Last September, Sara Marie Barron released her full-length album, Existential Glam. She also released 3 music videos for the album, Up All Night, Silence, and Pretty Girl. This week, she is ready to release her 4th music video for the song Pretty Boy. The video was directed by Zach Heggie. It features Alex Burns of Cousin Mouth, Curtis Roach, Bored in the House Bored, and Super Cool Wicked. Hello, Sara, and welcome to our show.
So happy to be here.
So happy to have you, and I was so happy that you reached out to us. I've always been a huge fan of yours. You have an insanely beautiful voice, and you keep it super creative, which I really appreciate. So the first question I have for you today is, what was the concept behind this new music video for Pretty Boy?
Yeah, so when Zach and I got together to talk about the video, it's such a fun and kind of lovey song about infatuation. So I wanted to play into that and have like a fairy tale day with whoever like my counterpart in the video was. But then it was also during quarantine, so we're like, we kind of wanted to embed that realness too. So that's where it ended up being like, instead of hiring actor, I had like my actual boyfriend be like my love interest in the video. And then we reached out to just like friends in the community that are also artists and like, can we just come to your house or like come to wherever you guys hang out and like videotape you and just like see what your life has been like during quarantine. So yeah, like the overall theme is kind of like love during lockdown. And we like combined that, those natural scenes of people and artists like in their everyday, just like living together vibe. And then this like crazy over the top, like romantic day that me and Alex had.
It was a great day. I mean, you must have went to Belle Isle, right?
Yeah, we did Belle Isle, the boat scene in Belle Isle.
Yeah, and there was some rollerblading, and there was, whose tub is that?
Oh my gosh. So we were supposed to film the bathroom scene at my friend's house, but then she ended up having to go out of town last minute. And so the director of photography, Jesse Barron, who has the same last name as me, we're not related. It's just a coincidence.
It seems a little weird, but okay.
I know. But he just like bought this amazing house in Virginia Park and like there was no furniture in there. And there was just like this amazing tub and we're like, let's do a bubble bath scene. And
so that was my favorite part. It was really cool and it was very romantic. And then just seeing Curtis, and you definitely feel love. It's a great video. So
thank you.
Kudos. We're gonna put that in this post.
Amazing.
This was all part of an album that you put together. It's your second album, and you released it during, I mean, we're still in lockdown. We're coming up to a year now. Can you tell me a little bit about what that experience was like releasing something? Was it better, worse? Did people connect with it more, less? Like, what was your perception?
I feel like it has its highs and lows. Like, I was lucky enough to be able to put together an outdoor show for my album release. And
oh, cool.
That was in September. And the first show I played before that was 8 months prior. So I was just like, this is such an amazing experience to be able to just perform, not behind a screen, like in front of people. It was at Clark Park in Southwest Detroit. And so like people came out and like everyone was so respectful and like wore their masks and like just like seemed to have such a good time. And like I definitely had a good time just being able to be on stage and share this music. So like that was really special. And like that was like, I guess, my highlight of quarantine, because I'm just like, I know it's been so hard for everybody and musicians not being able to play out, but like everyone's adjusting. Everybody is figuring out how to do it. And so it was really cool for me to be able to like still have that experience, not feel like I had to push things back or not share this music. And like, I started recording this album in 2018. So I was like, I can't wait any longer. Like, so, it's been different, not being like, I did have like a tour planned. I was gonna, go to a couple different cities and whatnot, but like being able to have that initial show was definitely like kind of the saving grace of the whole thing for me.
Absolutely. I guess that kind of leads me to my next question, which is how do you stay creative right now? Because I have definitely struggled with that because I have to be creative in my job,
Yeah.
and then I'm creative for fun.
Yeah.
So I found it hard to get motivated. And, what have you done to keep yourself going?
I know. I wish that there was like a fun and cool answer, but like I feel like for me, it's just like creating the semblance of a routine. Like during the day, I watch my 14-month-old nephew, and like that's kind of like my job. And it is exhausting, but very like sweet and rewarding. So I feel like that I treat that as like kind of my job or my work, and then any time that I have as free time, I'm like, okay, I got to work on something, whether it's like writing an article or sitting down and writing a song or just writing in my journal. Like I try to do one of those three things every day. And even if it sucks, and even if it's just me writing in my journal, like today was a terrible day, like at least I did something, you know?
So funny that you say that. I think I said that to Christy, who I do Hip in Detroit with, like a
Mhm.
few days ago. Like it's just the biggest thing that I've learned this year is it's little steps every day.
Yeah.
It's not big goals. It's little, it's, when you put out an album like this, first you have to write the music, then you record the music, then record it and you get it all together and remaster it. And then you put it out and then you promote it. There's all these little steps. Well, I kind of learned that life is like that too.
Yeah.
And I've been learning, yeah, I've been doing my own routines in my house and smart, you're smart. So then the eternal question is what is next? What is Sara Marie Barron doing moving forward? March hit today. Holy moly. Yeah. So you're going to put out this video on Wednesday and then what's next?
Yeah, so I actually have a really special version of a song that I wrote in quarantine that's just like an acoustic um version of this song that I recorded in my bedroom, and I felt like it was just the definition of quarantine for me. Like it sounds very singular, very alone, very much its own thing, and not really like the other music that I put out so far. And so I really want to share that with people. So I'm planning on releasing that in the month of March. And then from there, just like continuing to create music and, kind of stories that go along with them. Like that's something that feels really important to me because, like, I'm definitely of the mindset of I want everybody to attach their own meaning to whatever they find in my songs, but it's really fun for me to tell the stories that I was feeling when I wrote them. Like kind of you're saying in these videos I've been releasing, like I think that's been an experience of like deepening my artistic expression, and that's something that I definitely want to continue doing.
I love that.
Yeah.
In so we're going to put all the links for where people can find you online. We're going to put the video up with this and everybody needs to watch it. It will give you that warm fuzzy feeling that we all need really bad right now. Yeah, is there anything else that you want people to know?
Oh, so I'm actually planning on doing a live stream on Wednesday night with
Oh, great.
friend Mario Sulaksana. We actually wrote that song together, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of get together and play a few songs. So if anybody follows me on Instagram, I'll be going live on Wednesday night around like 8:30.
So that'll be March 3rd around 8:30 and we'll put that in the post too. Sara, I want to thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. And thank you for sharing the video. I was so happy the day I got your email. I'm really happy to see artists like you continuing to create, and I can't wait till I can see you live again because that is the thing I miss the most. Um, yeah, just that I don't even know what it's gonna feel like the first time. Like you feel that vibration from the music and stuff again. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Me too. I mean, thank you for having me and like just getting your email back and like you being so warm and excited made my day because I feel like in this internet world that we're all stuck in, there's just like so much content and so much like people, wanting to push things through or whatever. And like it's rare to feel like you're having like an actual like personal connection. But I feel like we had that, and I feel like that's what I try to do too with my music.
Well, that is what you try to do with your music. I see you as like a songwriter, like a Fiona Apple or somebody who tells a story. Like your songs are different. You explore different things. I very much get feelings from your music, which I don't know, is something I appreciate. And especially female vocalists. I tend to like female vocalists more personally. I know I'm biased, but yeah. So everybody, please check out Sara's album. It came out in September. Say it better for me since I'm bad at saying the name.
Existential Glam.
Thank you. I said the existential. I'm bad at that word.
I did it perfectly. I'm honestly bad at it too. Like people are like, "What's your album?" I'm like,
I have to say hip, HIP in Detroit because nobody ever understands me. So it's both of us. So thank you, Sara. Definitely check out the new video and give her music a listen. HIP in Detroit, guys. Thanks.